You know that phone in your pocket or the laptop on your desk? Every single time you scroll or click or download something, there are these invisible decisions and trade-offs happening behind the scenes. So today, we're going to pull back that curtain and look at the hidden ethical dilemmas that are literally baked into the tech we use every single day.
And that brings us to a huge question, one that's really at the heart of the modern internet. I mean, we've all downloaded tons of free apps, right? But are they actually free? What's the real price we're paying? Is your personal data the actual currency here?
So, this leads us right into our first major dilemma. It's a conflict that kind of defines the whole online world. This constant battle between a company's need to make money from data and, well, your fundamental right to privacy. Let's break down this tug of war a little. On one side, you've got data monetization. It's the engine that powers so many of these free services. They analyze and sometimes sell user data to turn a profit. But on the other side, you have user privacy, your right to control your own information. And as you can see, these two things are often pulling in completely opposite directions. Okay, this is where it gets super clear. Let's look at who actually has skin in the game. You've got us, the users, you've got the company and its shareholders, and of course, the advertisers. And the core conflict? It's the company's push for business growth clashing directly with the user's need for autonomy and confidentiality. It's a fundamental disagreement over what's most important. And the potential harms here? They're huge. We're not just talking about your data getting misused. We're talking about a complete and total loss of trust. Once a company's reputation gets torched by a privacy scandal, that damage can be permanent and incredibly costly. It all feels pretty overwhelming, right? But what if I told you there was a simple toolkit you could use to figure these problems out for yourself? Well, you're in luck. We're going to walk through a really straightforward framework that can help you make sense of any tech dilemma you come across. Seriously, it's as simple as 1, 2, 3. First, you just identify all the stakeholders. That's anyone who has something to gain or lose. Second, you figure out the conflicting values at the very heart of the issue. And third, you assess all the potential harms that could happen. That's it. A simple lens for some really complex problems. All right, now that we have our new framework, let's put it to the test, shall we? We're going to apply it to a totally different but just as common dilemma in the tech world, this constant race between the need for speed and the need for security. So, picture this. It happens all the time. A dev team is under insane pressure to launch a new feature, like yesterday, to get ahead of their competition. The thing is, doing a full security check would cause a major delay. So what do? Okay, let's use our 3-step framework. Step 1, who are the stakeholders? Well, we have the end users, the company itself, and of course the development team that's caught right in the middle. Step 2, what are the conflicting values? It's pretty clear. The push for innovation and speed is slamming right up against the need for safety and reliability. And that brings us to step 3, the potential harm. And this is where the stakes get incredibly high. Rushing out an insecure feature isn't just a small boo-boo. No way. It could lead to a massive data breach, hurting millions of users and hitting the company with absolutely catastrophic financial and reputational costs. So you might be thinking, this is all pretty interesting, but what does it really have to do with me? Well, it has everything to do with you. Understanding these trade-offs is one of the most important parts of being an informed, empowered person in our digital world. So if you remember just 3 things from all this, let it be these. Number 1, free is almost never really free. You're usually paying with your data. Number 2, you now have a simple 3-step tool to analyze these issues for yourself. And number 3, this knowledge gives you real power. It helps you ask the right questions and make smarter choices about the tech you let into your life. So, we've given you a framework, a new lens to see these hidden dilemmas a lot more clearly. And that leaves us with one last really important question, one that only you can answer. What trade-offs are you willing to accept?